Peace and love. Welcome each and everyone to the live. Hey, how you doing? Sudi Breeze, how you doing? Welcome to the live. How you doing? Peace and love to you. Hey, Clip T, how you doing? Welcome to the live. Peace and love to you. Thank you all for joining the live. Yes, a lot of rain. The only thing going on is, when the rain come, it beating the blossom for my pepper. It licking off like the blossom. But other than that, everything is fine. How you doing and how your garden is doing? Sudi Breeze, how you doing? How your garden is doing? It has been rough. So what happened? The weather is doing you bad over the side? Only one zucchini so far? Really? So what happened? It just pushing out the flowers, but you're not getting no zucchini? That's what happening? Because a lot of time that goes on, it just producing flowers. It do happen from time to time. Okay, let me see. Hold on. Love your video. Living Life with Destiny. Love your video. Thank you very much, Living Life. I appreciate it. I try my best to put out some content that could really teach, and help new gardeners or even gardeners that are trying to do a garden. All right. The answer and whether, oh, I'm sorry to hear that. I'm sorry to hear that. Them ants could be a problem from time to time. So what happened? You don't, vinegar, if you mix vinegar with water can really help you with the ants because ants don't like to smell the scent of vinegar. So a little vinegar with water throw around the root can really help you. My spring harvest was great with the lettuce and kale, but the zucchini, the cucumber, beetles and ants eating the pollen before they can be pollinated. Oh wow. I understand that struggle. I understand that. But I'm telling you right now, what I want you to do is try get a gallon of water and put 2 cups of water, 2 cups of vinegar into the gallon of water. Shake it really well and spray it. And I believe you're going to start to see better result. Vinegar is marvelous in the garden. Hey, Garden of Twitty, man, how you doing, man? What's up? Shout out to you. Peace and love, man. Yes, all is well. My pepper them is really shooting up. I mean, they're real big. But I'm getting a lot of rain. So because of the rain, it beating off some the blossom. But everything is good besides that. Life with Anna. How you plan doing? Is the weather great where you are? Yeah, the plant them doing pretty decent. I mean, I love the rain because when it rain, it creates a lot of new growth. It creates a lot of blossom. But when it fall too heavy, sometimes it beat off some of the blossom. So that's my only thing right now. But other than that, everything is going beautiful in the garden. Okay. I spray vinegar and water after seeing your video. But all it did was burn my... No! No! You put too much vinegar. You put too much vinegar. That's why it burned the leaf. Because that's what I use. I have worms was eating up my tomatoes and I spray them with vinegar and water. I spray my kale with vinegar and water, my collard with vinegar and water, and never have a problem. So I believe you did too much vinegar. What I do, I use a gallon of water and 2 cups of vinegar inside of it. If I have a video with the description, in the description direct, give you that the direction. So you could check that video out and I hope it can help you and you can get some success. Hello, Urban Girl, Kiki Soto. How you doing tonight? Is everything good? I was on your live today. Beautiful live. How you all doing? Yes, so with the vinegar, you guys, I have a video that I'm going to recognize you guys to watch because with vinegar, you cannot use too much vinegar because it will burn your plant. So you have to dilute the vinegar with water. I never had a problem because I spray all my plants and never had a situation after that. Let me see. Can't complain. Thank you for coming through. Yes, no problem. You know, we got to support each other. You're doing a marvelous job. So I'm happy to come over that side and support you from time to time. Hey, Bessie and Johnny, how you doing? What's my name? My name is Planter Garden. What do you mean? What do you mean? My name? Well, I'm Denzel, like Denzel Washington. Yeah. Welcome, Best Yet Johnny. Welcome to the live. Thank you all for coming in. Thank you all for the support. Peace and love to each and every one of you. I don't know if anyone want to join the live tonight and maybe share some information. I mean, we all can share information. We all, we all learn something every day. So, there's some few people up in here who trying to start a garden, and I know they need that information. So the breeze, yes, if you're using the vinegar, please dilute the vinegar with water. You have to do that. You cannot spray too much vinegar because it definitely will burn up the leaf. Yes, well, I see we have few gardeners up in here. So anyone want to join and share some information? That'd be wonderful. Let me see. Hi, Destiny. Shout out to you. Peace and love. Okay, let me see. I only have 2 plants, so I use 1 cup of water and 2 tablespoons of vinegar. And that burn down the plants them. Well, honestly, this is how I use it. Gallon of water, 2 cups of vinegar. Dilute that, shake it up really well. Never had a problem. My collard greens, kale, my tomatoes, because worm was eating on my tomatoes. So I guarantee you it will help. And I recommend it to someone, and they told me it did a wonderful job. So I don't know about a 2 tablespoons, but I know 2 cups. You know the measuring cups them that you use? Like if you bake in the measuring cups, 2 of those cups. 2 measuring cups of vinegar in a gallon of water. Shake it really well. And if you want to do something, you test it first on one plant before you spray everything else. Let me see. Guys, make sure you like the stream. Yeah, peace and love. Yeah, make sure you guys like the stream. Let me see. Garden of 20x. So peace and love. Peace and love. Okay, let me see. You have the same problem, Kiki Soto? Let me see. Okay, let me see. Hold on. I had tried borax and sugar paste as well. These bugs are gangster over. Oh, man. Wow. I'm sorry to hear that. I'm really sorry to hear that. Man, listen to me. If you don't fight, honestly, if you don't fight these bugs, you definitely not gonna get nothing to eat. You understand? They will eat down everything you have. You know? They will eat down everything you have. I stay away from the garden for 2 days, and when I go back, I see my tomatoes them already start getting eaten up from worms. So I had was to get my vinegar and my water and start spraying because I can't allow these worms to eat down my food. So I don't know, it works for me. I don't have problem with ants. The only thing I have problem with from time to time is the worms. And now I start seeing some white flies. I now seeing some white flies. So I really got, and honestly, I really don't like to use chemicals. I try to do everything natural. So this is why I'm trying to use the vinegar to do almost everything that I need to do because it helps me. I know for sure it helped me because my plants, the worms was eating out my cabbage. I have a video showing that where the worms was eating out my cabbage, and vinegar and water spread them down, and I was able to harvest some real nice cabbage. Okay. It rains so much that I don't get chance to treat my plant. Yes, it's been raining a lot lately. Almost every day you get in some rain. And in those days, it does be hard to treat your plant because as when you spray, the rain come and wash it away. The next thing again, if you have ants problem, I don't know if you guys know about a powder named Sevens. I don't know if you guys know anything about Seven, but that's marvelous as well. Seven do a wonderful job for ants. You could either mix it wrong as liquid and spray it, or you can throw some powder around the root and even on the plant. That do a beautiful job. So Seven and vinegar. I don't use anything else. I'm trying to really keep everything natural. Kiki, you get it first, then it's roll off. Yeah, yes, I understand. But guys, don't give up. I don't want you guys to give up. Seven kill bees. Oh, well, well, okay. I know sevens kill ants, but if it do bees, you need the bees. So I don't recommend it at all. If seven, honestly, if seven killing bees, you don't want that in your garden because honestly, you need the bees in your garden, because the bees will help pollinate your garden. So if you kill the bees, then we have a problem. So please, if seven kill bees, do not use it. Find something else. Okay, let me see. Yes, lady, it does. Oh, wow. Okay, so, all right. My cucumber has been flowering, though. So there's a hope. Well, cucumber is not really hard to deal with, honestly. Even a leaf comes off, you still stand a chance because it still push out blossom. So you still stand a chance with the cucumber, even though the leaf them drying down. Cucumber still does produce. So something I always do, cucumber is a plant that sometimes it produces, then it just start drying out. You look down the root and you see like it start drying out. What I do, I add more manure I add some manure and add some dirt around it, so help give it life again to keep on producing. Or it could give one crop and die out. Okay, yes, garden is a lot of work, but pays off. Make it worth it. Yes, it do. It is a lot of work. It's very challenging. Garden is very challenging. Every day you step in that garden, you learn something new. And it's always something challenging you. Whether pests, whether the weeds growing up too fast, is always something. But it's worth it. You're definitely right. I planted pickled cucumber next to my lemon cucumber, and now they are growing green and round. Oh, really? That's an experiment. That's an experiment. I mean, I have lemon cucumber. I tried this year is the first year I try lemon cucumber, and they're doing pretty well. But they're yellow like lemon, so they're doing pretty well. But if you add both of them together, now the green and the rum, and maybe you have a that's an experiment there. That's wonderful. Okay, clip. Let me see. I planted mint and it grew so much I use it for tea. Marvelous. I have mint taking over my garden. I just pull up mint by the root and give them away to the neighbors that they could plant and, plant their own mint. If you allow mint, mint will take over your garden, and that's no joke. Okay. Garden of 3D. Best journey. Diatomaceous earth is natural, occurring soft, siliceous, sedimentary rock that has been crumbled into a fine white to white powder, AKADE. I never really heard about that one, but I gotta look into that. But I never heard, honestly, I don't really get too much problem in my garden. So, and then my soil is so rich that I really don't need to add too much to it. So a lot of things that I see people use, I really don't use. I don't even know about that because I try not to use anything but organic. So I try to stay away from anything, but I have to do some research on that. I definitely have to do some research. Okay. All right. So, Urban Girl Kiki Gardening, Urban Girl Gardening Kiki Soto. That's our IG. You guys can check out our IG. I mean, we got to support each other. You guys can check out our IG and see what she have going on over there. She also have a YouTube channel. So you guys can, we just got to support each other, man. Because that's how the message get around, because we all have something to share. And there's things I don't know, and there's things I know. So I'm learning while I can share some information at the same time. So we all have to really support each other and get this information out. And best yet, Johnny, go and check out our channel, support our channel. That's how we got to do it, man. Support each other. That's how I see it. We're trying to get this message out. People could start getting back in that garden. We got to support each other. Seed addict. Okay, let me see. Seed addict. Let me see. Hey, Seed addict. Shout out to you. Peace and love. Welcome to the live. I had DE but haven't used it yet. DE. What is DE? I'm not sure exactly what is DE. That's you, DE. Oh, I'm not sure. Yes, I've learned a lot watching your videos. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Peace and love to you. I try my best to share all, I start my video, my journey from the beginning, even when I'm start plowing the land. I show how I'm plowing the land. I show how I plant. I show how I care for the plant. All in, I try to show everything about gardening. And I also try to show the simplest way. Because you know what someone told me the other day? Someone told me, they say, you know what? I like your channel. The reason why I like your channel is because you make it so simple. You make it simple that anyone could plant a garden. And this is very important because some people make it seem like it's impossible to plant a garden, the amount of thing you need, and you got to get this, and you got to get that, and you got to, so it's best you encourage people to start simple. And over a period of time, they're going to keep learning and, just like what we did. We start out and then we keep learning and adding and getting more experience. So we got to start if we're sharing a message, we got to go, okay, everybody do it their way. I cannot tell you how to do it. All right? Everybody do it their way. But the person was telling me I make it so simple that it seems like anybody could plant a garden. And that's what I'm promoting. Anybody can start their own garden and plant their own food if they have the space, even though you have a little area where you could plant herbs in some flower spot. So everybody teach their own way. I understand. I don't want to. Okay. I Demetrius, this is my first live with you, my brother. Big up. Peace and love to you, man. Seed addict. Peace and love. I appreciate you coming over here and check out the live and join the live. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Peace and love to each and every one of you. God, I go happy going everywhere. Peace and love. Thank you for coming over. Urban Girl Gardening, Kiki Soto. Thank you. Peace and love. We have to do an online discussion one day. We definitely got to do that. We have to share information because you have information for share. So we got to come together one day and share some information. You're doing a wonderful job. Peace and love to you. Best yet, Johnny. I was watching your live yesterday. I think I was on your live yesterday. I try to support everybody, however I can, So if you don't know about Best Yet Johnny channel, you go over, subscribe to our channel. That's how we got to do it. We got to support each other. Garden Girl Kiki, Go and check out our channel, guys. Subscribe. Go and check out our channel. See that? Go and check out the channel. Peace and love. You know what I'm saying? This is how we grow, man. This is how we grow. Yes. So how you doing? You know, I enjoy gardening. I really enjoy gardening, and it's a blessing. You know, it's really a blessing. I have few new people up in here that you have Destiny Oasis and Clipty. That's two new gardener that's very interested in gardening. So I basically send them over to you guys' channel to give you guys support, because you guys also can share some information from them, because we all have something to share. So that's a wonderful thing. And it didn't cost them a dime for this information. You know, so it's a blessing. It's definitely a blessing. Yes, guys. So I don't know what you guys have planned, but I want, you know, I have a few from zone 4 to 7. I have a few, because right now I know we in July right now, and a few people want to know what can they plant in July. So I write down a few things that I even plan. I write down a few things that I want you guys, I'm going to share with you guys from zone 4 to zone 7 that you could plan now and able to get a harvest from it. Okay? So the first one is beet. Beet, you definitely can plant beet and able to get a harvest from beet. Thank you. I will love that. Good night. Peace and love. Peace and love. Urban Gold. Peace and love. Yes. So beet. And the thing about it too, anything you planting now, you want to make sure that it take like 50 days, 45 days, or 60 days. You really don't want nothing go over that, because at the same time you want to harvest. So if you plant stuff that gonna last 4 months, it don't make no sense, especially when you're dealing with the peace and love, City Breeze. Thank you for joining the live. I hope everything goes well with you. I hope your cucumber them produce for you. But try the vinegar and water. All right? Mix a gallon with 2 measuring cups of water. Shake it well and try it on one plant before you try it on the others. Okay? Peace and love to you. Yeah, so beet. Let's see. Wait, I'm getting my notepad. All right. Okay. Wait, I'm getting my note. Okay, go ahead. Because these are some stuff that you can plant. Yes, you don't want to plant too much long crop right now. You don't want to plant nothing for 4 months. It got to be 50, 60 days. Because when the winter hit, you want to able to already harvest. You know, every year, my tomato, my sweet pepper, and my pepper them continue bearing right down. And when that frost hit, you know how many young pepper I lost every year? Young pepper. So I got to make sure now I try to pick everything before that first frost. Okay, Destiny Osis, she ready. Okay, so beet, you could definitely plant beet. You could definitely plant beet. You also could plant turnips, turnips. You definitely could plant that. Swiss chard. You definitely could plant Swiss chard. Spinach, because most of these can't bear cold weather. You know, some of the spinach could bear cold weather, and the spinach really rather the cooler weather than the heat. Then you have the carrots. You definitely could plant carrots now. Greens, you could lettuce, kale, and brassica. You also could plant broccoli. So these are things you could plant right at this time and able to harvest. You know, you want to make sure that things you plant, you're able to harvest, not planting and can't harvest. Okay, this, let me see. Is there anyone in here want to share? Any gardener in here want to share what they learned from gardening? Is anyone want to share that? Does anyone in here want to share what they learned from gardening? That will be so exciting. I will be excited to know, because I learn a lot. I learn something every day. And I know you guys learning every day as well. Is there anyone want to join the live? Is there anyone want to come? I add them to the screen and they come and join the live and share some information. Okay, so all right, I'm gonna speak a little. Okay, gardening, right? Let me see. I know you love gardening. I definitely believe you love gardening. Once you're doing gardening, I know you love it because it's something that make you fall in love with doing it. The plants make you, you know, by setting that seed, watching that seed boss grow up and able to produce for you. You have to love gardening. That's so amazing. That journey is so amazing. Sometimes, although sometimes it's very challenging. Let me see. So much you can plant. Whoa, if we eat what we grow, we all will be so much healthier. Yes, definitely, I agree with that. If we eat what we grow, we all gonna be, yes, because if you planting, if you planting food, you want to make sure you is the best food you're gonna get out of this. You know, you want to make sure you put natural product around your plant. You don't want to put too much chemical around the plant, because then that plant, the food, the fruit that that plant push out gonna load with chemical, and then you're gonna eat that chemical, and that chemical is what destroying us today. So if you, that's why I'm promoting natural growth. You don't need to put all kind of stuff around your plant. Yes, I understand some people put soil is kind of, so they have to add stuff, but try to add the natural stuff. Or if you know your soil is not that healthy, what I recommend you to do in the winter when everything dry down, start adding stuff. Start mixing your soil. Start, whatever you decide to add, start mixing it with the garden, with the dirt, so your soil could be rich. So you do that every winter. So your soil gonna keep getting, maintain. You're gonna maintain it. And the land provide everything for us. Yeah, wrong. Really didn't know you can grow so much in the winter. Yes, you can definitely grow stuff in the winter. That is no joke. You could definitely grow stuff in the winter. That's definitely no joke. Like these things I call out for you, you can definitely grow them. So always listen to me. Gardening is very challenging from time to time. It could make you want to give up. Yes, gardening is very challenging from time to time. It can make you want to give up sometimes. It could make you just want to say, no, I can't do this. Because sometimes you got to worry about the pests. Sometimes you got to worry about the weed growing up so fast in your garden. So it make you want to just give up. But listen to me, don't give up. Don't give up. You will be surprised what you can get out of a garden. I plant a lot of different things, and I plant them in a kind of way that every time I enter that garden, I can harvest something. Every time I go in my garden, I could bring a bowl of whatever, tomato, pepper. My pepper them bearing, no, listen me, I have some Italian pepper. These things don't care with rain, it not losing anything, no blossom, nothing. These things been bearing from March, because I bought them when they was blossoming in February, and I plant them in the winter. And some of them get little scratch, but they come right back. They come right back. And right now, these things is hitting me by my chest and bearing non-stop. Okay? So this is how it is, man. We got to support each other. We got to support each other. And if we want this message go around, we got to just teach the people. Yes, that's very wise. Thank you. Peace and love to every one of you. I hope you guys enjoy the broadcast tonight. Sorry I come on so late. Next Friday, I'm going to try to do it at 8 o'clock instead of 9 o'clock, instead of 10 o'clock. Peace and love to everyone. Thank you guys for supporting the live.